Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I have an unboxing of the Ombar Gaming Mouse. Now, as you can see, this is Ombar, one more bar, once again just like the keyboard, but this time we have the mouse like I said. We're just gonna get right into it. Because there's no info around the box, as you can see. It's just a plain box, just like the keyboard box was, and I don't think I need tape to open it. So we're just gonna open it very quickly. In this video I'm just gonna be opening it, connecting it, and see what it's about, just looking at the mouse overall and see what it could do. Just the basic stuff, and then I'll have a full review sometime in the coming days, maybe a week, I don't know. I don't think it's gonna take that long like with the keyboard. Anyway, we got some paperwork in there, model M962. There's gonna be a link down below if you want to buy it on Amazon once again. For the features, you could use it in 1000, 1500, 2000, and up to 4000 for the DPI. It has red, green, and blue colors, and I believe you can only access those colors if you're using that certain DPI. So again, red 1000, green 1500, and blue 2000. Looks like mine's gonna be blue most of the time probably, and maybe red when I'm gaming. For FPS, it's 4500, acceleration 8G, and with the buttons on the left, when browsing the web, you could move forward or backward. I think that's how it is with pretty much every mouse. With the buttons on the left, you could go back one page or forward if there was a page, you know, forward if you had gone back in the past. So here's a mouse. So this mouse retails for around $15 on Amazon, like I said, and so far for that price, it looks really good. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen recently a video of mine where I use, you know, the free mouse that came with my keyboard. That one's also about $6 to $15, I think. But this one, for being somewhere around the price range, it feels very nice. Way better than that one for sure. The cable is rubber, as you can see here, USB, and yeah, it's looking at the bottom here at the sensor, and you can see the scroll wheel there as well. I don't know where the lighting comes from, if it's just the middle. It also looks like it might be through here. And then Ombar. So the texture, it feels very smooth. I don't know how that will be in terms of grip, or you know how the grease from my fingers will look on it. But I guess we'll look at that in the full review. And it also looks like the lighting may be reflecting on the sides here and on the bottom probably. So very nice. And it does have, I'm assuming, a DPI button here. I believe that's a DPI button. That'll toggle around the 1000, 1500, 2000, and 4000 DPI modes. So, we've already looked at it, now let's go ahead and plug it in. And let's see what lighting modes it comes with. So right off the bat, if you plug it in, it's going to be on the red one. And it does light up very well around. Very nice. And as you can see the sensor light, I guess. Alright, so now here's the mouse, and if I remember correctly, in the manual it said that depending on your DPI, it'll be a certain color. So if I press the button right here, I have the lights off so you guys can see the color, but right now it's red, then it changes to green, and I think the manual only said it has red, green, and blue, but there's also sort of like a yellow, well, it is very yellow, but in the camera it might look a little bit different, but there's red, green, blue, and yellow. And as you can see here, the buttons that we were talking about in the side, there's this forward page and back page, which for gaming you could also program to be your primary weapon, secondary weapon, or whatever you want, pretty much like throw grenades or something. But normally what people use and what I use is first weapon and second weapon, whichever one you want. I mean, it doesn't have to be this one or this one. So far from the feel of it, it feels very good. It feels responsive. Obviously I'm not gaming or anything, but we'll see how it works when gaming. The scroll wheel also feels very nice. The grip feels great. I don't know how it'll hold up over time. And for those of you who want to hear a sound test, here it is. Taking another look at the mouse here. The grips on the side are not rubber, they're actually part of the plastic that's on the side there. They don't feel the best, but I mean, this mouse is $15, so you can't really ask for much. And so far from what I see, this mouse is really good overall. What I have noticed so far is that right here I have my Mamba. It's not plugged in, but listen to it. And now listen to this one. This one sounds a little bit louder than the Mamba. You guys might notice that, and depending on you know, what room you're in, what time it is, where you are gaming or whatever, listen to the clicks. This one is a little bit louder. I'm not sure if that's because this one's new and that one's about a year old already, or something, but that's just to keep in mind. I'm assuming the age of it has something to do with it. Maybe over time this one will quiet down a little bit. It's not too loud. When you're gaming you won't hear it or anything, and you probably won't disturb anyone either. Alright, so I just finished gaming a little bit, and so far from what I can tell, it's very good. So far it's been very responsive. I've had no issues with it. I've only played for a little bit, maybe like 5 minutes or so. But from that little test, so far so good. Again, I will have a full review within the next couple days, maybe a week. I just need to get some time to test it, play some more games. Just to point out a couple things. Like I said, with the DPI being right here, it says 1000, 1500, 2000, and 4000. Normally when I play a game, I play it at 800, and I don't know if there's a way to move it down a little to 800, or, you know, because it's at 1000, which is not bad, it's close enough. But then if you want to up it a little bit, you could only go to 1500 or, 2000 or 4000. So if you want, you know, somewhere in between, normally you wouldn't have that issue, but even with the DPIs here, you're not really going to have that issue. Something's going to be close enough, and you can get used to it relatively quickly. But it's just an observation. I'll see how that impacts my game more in the full review. But for $15, this thing should be good. I really have no complaints right now. We'll see how that is after I test it. So that's been it for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.